Hey everyone, my name is Termel Sledge. Again, I am an ex-Major League Baseball player and ex-Major League coach, and currently still working with the Arizona Diamondbacks farm system. All right, I'm giving you these free tips honestly because I just care. Baseball parents or you out there, I just want you guys to learn the correct things. When I'm looking online, some are good, but a lot of it, they're teaching the wrong stuff. So I had a great question. How do you have the proper entry, and how do you deliver the barrel, or how do you use your hands after your swing? All right, that's a great question, right? First of all, I'm not going to get too complicated, but you need the front arm preset. Most of my videos, I'm showing you the front arm preset, right? Inside part of the bicep is just resting on top of your pec. The only tension should be here at your deltoid. Everything else is loose. You should be able to grab the bat and go from here, go wherever. You shouldn't feel stiff, right? Here, down, it should be loose. The only thing locked should be here, all right? But like I said, I don't want to get too complicated, but the reason for this, right, doesn't matter. Ohtani, Bellinger, whatever, Barry Bonds here, every major leaguer has a front arm preset. All right, reason being, imagine behind us all spiral lines. We have a rubber band running this way and running this way behind us. All right, so it makes sense. If I have a rubber band this way behind me, you're already stretching that rubber band. That rubber band goes from behind and connected to the hip. So that's why it's so important to have this front arm preset. All right, so to get to the point of having the proper barrel entry or the proper bat path, the most common mistake what I'm seeing online, younger hitters, is they enter in this way, going from this way and enter in this way. And you tell me, once my bat is parallel to the ground, you tell me when. It's about right here. Are my hands in front of my face? Right, this is what I'm seeing online a lot. Hands in front of the face, right here. That means you could only be strong out in front, right? There's no way you're going to be able to adjust to any breaking balls running away from you, and plus you lose power. I'll show you examples of all big league guys, including my swing. Our hands are back somewhere even in between our body, right here, or further back. Guys like Ohtani are further back. That means if we're late, we're strong back here and still have authority all the way through. All right, so to get that, you have the front arm preset. It's different. I call this a baseball swing going this way. I call this more of a traditional axe swing. If you're swinging a long handle axe, going from ready here, pulling this way. All right, look at the difference. Baseball swing, pulling this way, versus axe swing, pulling in this way. It has to be natural though. It can't be like, okay, I'm gonna drop the barrel going this way. All right, there's a science behind it. So you have a front arm preset. I would hold the bat like this. Like I said, you know you're in the preset when you could hold the bat like this, right? And hold it like a bag of potato chips. You know you're in the correct front arm preset. You're gonna feel a burn here, all right? So you're just gonna feel the movement, right? This is the correct barrel entry or correct bat path. You're going from here. It's more of a wrist action, right? This has to stay glued the whole time. So I don't care if you hold your arm the whole time, you're gonna do this in slow motion. You're gonna go from here, pull this way. This is still glued, so I can go back here. Ready? Pull this way. Ready? Pull this way. So the hardest part is this move here. Going from here, here, and getting to the axe swing. So I would feel the movement of, right? I feel a burn here, so you're probably gonna have to choke up, right? Just to feel this move. Here, this way. Here, this way. Here, this way. Here, this way. Right? Watch my wrist. Right? I have a little pump because it's almost creating a certain whip. It's not like anyone throws just going like this. Right? You're creating some certain kind of trigger point to start the whip. All right? Watch my hand sequence. Pump down here, this way. Here, this way. it's going to feel like a long swing if you've been swinging like this for many years, right? But if you want your barrel in the zone longer, you want your inner confidence to skyrocket, practice this move. You're going from here to here. All right, so I'm going to add something right now. The proper load, right? Even though it may sound weird, once you're in the front arm preset, bicep resting on the pec, think of with this arm, you're grabbing a doorknob. You're reaching for the doorknob without turning in. You're just reaching for a doorknob and turning it clockwise, okay? You're reaching for the doorknob, turning it. Once you do that, reach, turn, you should feel that crank in here. Remember, we're stretching our front arm, right? This is the start of our slingshot. It's internally, it should feel like a human slingshot. So you get that move. That's why you see me doing this little pump action, right? So you're gonna have to figure out a way for, right? I'll do this motion here, grab and churn, grab and churn. And when you have the bat here, it's that same motion, but now you just have the top hand for assistance, right? It's that same motion there, same motion here. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you start here, but you can see it doesn't matter the starting position. From here, Otani here, Barry Bonds here, Bellinger here, wherever, this is still locked, right? So it doesn't matter where your hand slot is, but you have to learn that first move of grabbing this way. You're gonna feel a stretch here. You can see I'm not turning in this way, right? I'm turning this way, turning in this way, turning in this way, okay? That starts the low. That's why I could have my hand slot here. I'm doing that same motion here, right? Barry Bonds here, boom, boom. Doesn't matter. Front arm preset here, boom. It doesn't matter where I start if I have the front arm preset. Does that make sense? Okay. So I would practice, number one, getting in that front arm preset. I'll choke up and I'll practice this move. The first thing you're gonna wanna do with your child, you're gonna go like this and wanna disconnect this right there. That's when you lose power. You need your big body parts to create power. So front arm preset, keep this glued the whole time. I don't care if you hold it down. You're just gonna feel this move. This has to be glued. You can't stick a pin underneath my pec and armpit. This has to stay glued the whole time. After you hit, it unglues right here. But you see a lot of power hitters, when they're swinging here, this front arm is glued to them the whole way, right? This is the biggest error I see online, is this front arm's not glued. Hands are in front right here. So you got two parts here, learning the actual trigger load here, which is that, and then entry. The entry is not baseball swing coming in this way, it's more of that axe swing, and I'll demonstrate having an axe of the feeling. That's the easiest way you could replicate if you want a good swing. Don't get hurt, but get a long handle axe, and it's the same swing. If you're slicing the tree across, right? You're not chopping the tree down, right? Like this. You want to come in slicing this way, okay? So preset here and feel this move. This is a wrist move. Don't even think about unlocking this. You're gonna go from here, turn your body. Here, turn, this stays glued the whole way. Here, you should be able to rep this out. Go back and forth, right? If you disconnect, you're gonna have to reset the preset, right? Make sure you choke up. You're gonna feel a burn right here, right? Do that turn, stop right there. Turn, stop. Turn, stop, and then you can swing. Turn, stop. See, it's gonna unglue afterwards. But the worst thing you could do is not have the front arm preset and think of your entry coming in this way, right? Versus coming in this way. Think of having the T back here and here. Middle, inside your back leg, right? That barrel, right? It's not a long string, trust me. It's not. It's coming all the way here, barrel here, right? Going all the way through. So imagine having that inner confidence at the plate, knowing you don't have to be so freaking perfect hitting the ball out in front. That's a hell of a way to make a living. Your hand's always creeping out in front here this way versus this way. Remember, we want to use our big body parts. So when you're doing this, like I said, first get the front arm preset and understand that churn. but then also understand the axe swing going in this way versus this way. All right, hope that made sense. Until next time.